Alright now. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's see. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch is still connecting. There it goes. Let's do our intro. Yeah, if you like what I'm doing, so I'm starting then. Yeah. Alright, so I definitely need to do some Elite Dangerous because today's the last day so that going to the goal this afternoon the thing says it starts to reset.
You have no missions at this time. You are in the vicinity of Rigo HR-OB47-2A4, in the Rigo HR-OB47-2 system.
$137. Alright, so what I'm going to do instead of try to scan planets, I'm going to do what's called honk and scoop. Basically what it is you fly in, you go to the star, and if you're still on, after lunch I'll watch it in. Okay, it's called honk and scoop. What that is, again, like I said, you basically walk in, scoop up the star, and while you're scooping, you're scanning the system. As soon as you're done scanning, you just jump to the next thing. Because like I said, that ends today. So again, like I said, I'm going to do is called honking and scooping. I've got 137 jumps. Scan a few more. And I gotta turn around and race back to the bubble and try to get this deposited. Now I have to go to a Hutton Orbital station.
Heading to the HIP 6081 system. This is your first visit to the system. Current location is nearly 291 light years from Alpha Centauri.
Yeah,
Fuel levels at 95% capacity.
19.
Refueled.
So this is basically honking and scooping. I thought I scanned the system. As soon as I get that out of 50, 40, I can jump again. Like I said, it's 50 or above, you don't want to jump right away because you'll overheat. You want it under 50. Like I said, no problem there.
Jump in progress. Your Python is traveling to the Rigo GW-OB47-1 system. This is your first visit to the system. You have 135 jumps remaining.
Fuel scooping.
10.
Fuel scooping complete.
Your Python is now at 100% fuel capacity.
So again, like I said, this is honking and scooping. You basically scan the system while you're fuel scooping and jump to the next.
Frameshift drive charging.
Jump in progress. Your Python is traveling to the Rigo BI-IC23-15 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Fuel scooping. System
Round
scan.
Dwarf D is notable with an unusually high solar radius at 0.38 times sols and high luminosity. Round Dwarf C is uncommon and notable with an unusually low solar radius at 0.13 times sols and an unusually high average density. Fuel at maximum.
I got an award. Congratulate Commander Urine Gold Award to your efforts in the field of declaration. You can find your award any time that's offering the outfitting service. Thank you to your subscribe. Oh, apparently it already went through. It apparently went through already. So I got the service is already reset. I'm gonna screenshot that. Give me a minute. Yeah, I want to send this to Aaron. Oh, it's a screenshot. Yeah, see, there's that screenshot. There it is. Yeah, just letting Aaron know that apparently the event's already out there. Donner, he says. He says Donner. Well, anyway, so like I said, apparently the event's already over, so I guess I'm gonna jump to I got 134. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and honk and skip. At this point, it's no use trying to scan them all. And then, like I said, you have to go to a Hutton Orbital. Now, to me, it has to be a Hutton Orbital. To you, if you're with the some other group that's everything else, you have to go to wherever space stations, outposts, whatever that your group is aligned with. Those are the ones you have to go to get your, scan.
Fuel scooping complete.
Your Python is now fully refueled. One body remains to be scanned.
Yeah, like I said, at this point, yeah, I could go scan it, but now I just want to basically get what I want, and then fast travel. In fact, which one am I doing? Which one am I doing? I wonder. Let me check. So I'm not economical. Now let's keep it on that. That way we can get the most amount of credit, and then we can go back. You know, I can get the most amount of credit. But yeah, it seems like it said that inside the others.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is en route to the Rigo HW-OB47-0 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Maximum fuel.
So, I guess I hope everything's having a good day.
Frameshift drive charging.
Do 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 do.
Four, three, two, one.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is in transit to the Rigo HW-OB47-2 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Fuel at maximum.
System scan complete.
I don't know, 31.
Frameshift drive charging.
Then again, I think what I'll do is because I can get about 2 hours before the game gets stupid. I could jump through about an hour and then turn around to wherever we're at and then use the last hour, the second hour, to restart the
Jump in
bubble.
progress. Your Python is in transit to the Rigo JR-OB47-3 system. This is your first visit to the system. Current location is over 330 light years from Alpha Centauri.
See, I don't know, 300,000 light years away.
This main sequence star is notable, with higher than average density. As you can see, it emits an orange-red light.
Scoop disengaged.
Alan disengaged it.
Your Python fuel tanks at maximum.
Yeah, even though I disengaged, I'm still full.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
Jump in progress. Your Python is traveling to the Rigo AW-ED11-68 system. This is your first visit to the system. Fuel levels are at 98% capacity.
Fuel scooping.
Bodies 9, 10, and 11 are good mapping candidates.
And
Maximum
like I said,
fuel.
having a top-rated fuel scoop pays off.
Frameshift drive charging.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Four, three, two, one.
Jump in progress. Your Python is en route to the Rigo BW-ED11-98 system. This is your first visit to the system. You have 128 jumps until arrival. Fuel tanks
128.
now at 96%.
Scan complete. Fuel scooping.
Full system stand.
Fuel scooping complete.
Your Python is now at maximum fuel capacity.
La 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 la.
Frameshift
So like I said, that's the plan. You then put on the charity other. I thought it was still going. So we'll go ahead and get these last few. And on the first hour,
Jump in progress.
second hour, we'll turn
Your
around
Python
and
is
go back to
traveling to the
go back to the Dodo.
QB46-1 system. This is your first visit to the system. You are now over 350 light years from Alpha Centauri.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Refueled.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Loo la. Yes, I'm bored.
Frameshift drive charging.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is en route to the Rigo KR-OB47-4 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Fuel scooping.
2 out of 21 bodies have been scanned here. Maximum fuel.
Maximum fuel.
Frameshift drive charging.
So you heard on that one, 2 planets have been scanned out of the 21. You know, and like I said, that's that EDDI. It's a third-party software to the game,
Jump in progress.
and it
Your
gives you a lot
Python
of
is in
info.
transit to the Rigo LR-OB47-5 system. This is your first visit to the system. Current location is nearly 351 light years from Alpha Centauri. This star is notable, with higher than average surface temperature. As you can see, it emits an orange-red light.
La, la, la.
Frameshift drive charging.
Do 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 do.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is in transit to the Rigo BW-ED11-156 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Fuel scooping. System
The
scan
bodies.
complete.
Maximum fuel.
Complete.
Ah, see here at the end, I see what he had to say. Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much.
Frameshift drive charging.
But yeah, I mean, either way, you know, I'm still gonna get a reward either way. And 24 jumps.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Jump in progress. Your Python is en route to the Rigo BW-ED11-18 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Who knows, maybe we get lucky and run into a third god ship. Who knows?
Fuel scooping.
Star B is notable, with high luminosity. As you can see, it emits a yellow-orange light.
So who knows?
Your Python is now fully refueled.
Frameshift drive.
La 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 la. So again, like I said, you know, we'll just see how far we go. Cause like I said, I can get it like 2 hours before the game just like locks up and crashes and gets stupid. So for the first hour, I'll go as far out as I
Destination
can.
confirmed.
But then at the end of the hour, I'll
Python
call
is en
it,
route to the
turn
Remote
around, and then start racing back.
UX-AB48-5 system.
And like I
This is your
said,
first
to
visit to
me,
the system.
I have to go to a Hutton
Current
orbital
location is
station
nearly
or a
371
Hutton
light
orbital
years from Alpha
aligned,
Centauri.
you know,
Fuel
system
reserves at
to get my
97%
reward.
capacity.
Fuel scooping complete.
Refueled.
And like I said, I'm still on the economical route. Now, at the end of the hour, we'll switch it to the fastest and see how fast I can get there. La 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 la. See how fast we can get there.
2, 1,
Jump in progress. Your Python is en route to the Rigo FD-IC23-2 system. This is your first visit to the system. Fuel tanks now at 98% capacity, Commander.
fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
15.
Maximum fuel. 14 bodies remain to be scanned.
Wow, 14. And you can see it's scanning, and this is honking and scooping. And then it's a scan thought systems right there near the star.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, honking and scooping is what this is.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Jump in progress. Your Python is in transit to the Rigo FD-IC23-30 system. This is your first visit to the system. Main sequence star A is notable, with the high rate of rotation at 5.1 days per revolution. As you can see, it emits a yellow-orange light.
Wow, every
98.3
5
is a
days
recommended candidate to map.
it cycles through. Wow.
Your Python is now fully refueled.
Frameshift drive charging.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is in transit to the Rigo BW-ED11-112 system. This is your first visit to the system. Fuel reserves are at 98% capacity.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Maximum fuel.
30. That's scanning all those systems right there. At then.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
Jump in progress. Your Python is in transit to the Rigo BW-ED11-160 system. This is your first visit to the system. This main sequence star is interesting, with lower than average
14.
density and high brilliance. As you can see, it emits a yellow-white light. Fuel at maximum.
La 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 la. As soon as you get it below 50, you jump right away again.
Jump in progress. Your Python is in transit to the Rigo NR-OB47-8 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Fuel at
5,
maximum.
50, 51, there it goes. Jump again.
Drive charging.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is en route to the Rigo OR-OB47-3 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Fuel at maximum.
Frameshift drive charging.
La 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 la.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is in transit to the Rigo CW-ED11-114 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Fuel scooping complete.
Fuel at maximum. This star is exceptional, with an unusually high solar mass of 1 times sols, lower than average density and high brilliance. As you can see, it emits a yellow-orange light. 8 bodies remain to be scanned.
Yeah, we're just gonna honk and stop. Honk and scoop. There it goes.
Frameshift drive charging.
Like I say, you wanna wait till your temperature. Like I said, the number you're looking for is right here. That's what you're looking for, right there. If it's over 50, you're gonna overheat. So you wanna make
Telemetry
sure,
obtained.
you know, you
Your
keep it
Python
under.
is traveling to the Rigo OR-OB47-2 system. This is your first
That's
visit
what
to
you're
the
looking
system.
for.
Fuel tanks now at 95%.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Refueled.
La 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 la.
Frameshift drive charging.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is in transit to the Rigo GD-IC23-5 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Your
Come on,
Python is now
Bobby.
fully refueled.
Frameshift drive charging.
Like I said, the second it hits 39, 38, 37, you can jump right then and there and you won't overheat. But if it's any higher than 50, then yeah, you're gonna take a chance of overheating and damaging your shell.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is heading to the Rigo GD-IC23-16 system. This is your first visit to the system. Fuel levels are now at 98%.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Fuel at maximum.
And riding that line.
Frameshift drive charging.
Whee.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is en route to the Rigo CW-ED11-40 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Fuel scooping.
Main sequence star C is notable, with higher than average surface temperature. As you can see, it emits a yellow-white light. Refueled.
La 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 la. La la.
Frameshift drive charging.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is heading to the Rigo CW-ED11-38 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Maximum fuel. 10 bodies remain to be scanned.
Here's a total of 13, I think. Okay. Jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, someone else sent me another DM. Which, yeah, tomorrow I will be doing the Where's Exern tomorrow. Tomorrow and Friday. And then, like I said, today I'm just gonna kind of take it easy through this game.
Jump in progress.
Kind of take it
Your
easy.
Python is heading to the Rigo LJ-GC24-17 system. This is your first visit to the system. 109 jumps to go. Fuel levels now at 98% capacity. Commander. Star A is notable, with an unusually high average density. As you can see, it emits a yellow-orange light. Maximum fuel.
La 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 la.
Frameshift drive charging.
La 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 la. No, if anything's got any question, do ask.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is in transit to the Rigo GC-DD12-82 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Fuel at maximum.
Frameshift drive charging.
Kaboom!
Jump in progress. Your Python is traveling to the Rigo UX-MB48-2 system. This is your first visit to the system.
La 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 la.
Fuel scooping.
You know, I just noticed I had not been scanning.
Refuel.
The thing switched on there. Now I'm scanning.
Body A1 is a recommended mapping candidate.
Yeah, the last 2 or 3, I only got the one that was right there at the start.
Frameshift drive charging.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is in transit to the Rigo TC-NB48-7 system.
Yeah.
This is your first visit to the system.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Refueled.
And again, do I have any heat sinks on this thing? I forget. No, I don't. So I don't have heat sink on this thing. Yeah, the reason why you want to use heat sink is if you get too close to a star, you start overheating. You dump all your heat into a heat sink and then inject it out into space. On problem is you can only carry so many of them. That's everything else. So you want to pay attention to when you jump in. You don't want to
Jump
fall
in
asleep
progress.
at the helm,
Your
Aaron.
Python is traveling
And
to the
go
Rigo
crashing into a star.
TC-NB48-6 system. This is your first visit to the system.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping complete.
Maximum fuel.
La 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 la.
Frameshift drive
La
charging.
la 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 la.
Jump in progress. Your Python is heading to the RIGO-GC24-15 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Fuel scooping.
Body 1 has large deposits of chromium and manganese. Fuel at maximum. 29 bodies remain to be scanned in the system.
Yeah, again, I'm just honking and scooping.
Frameshift drive charging.
Do 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 do. Mm 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 mm.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is traveling to the RIGO TC-NB48-1 system. This is your first visit to the system. 103 jumps remaining. Fuel tanks are at 97%. Commander.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
That's
Fuel
done.
scooping complete.
Your Python is now at maximum fuel capacity.
Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is in transit to the RIGO UC-NB48-1 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Maximum fuel.
11 bodies.
1 out of 11 bodies has been scanned.
Frameshift drive charging.
La la la. How many more jumps? Let me tell you. You can probably get all 100 of them within the hour.
3.
All 100 of them.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is in transit to the RIGO UC-NB48-6 system. This is your first visit to the system. 101 jumps remaining. Planet A1 is extraordinary, with an incredibly inclined orbit, an extremely high mass at 7.8 times Earth's, an incredibly large radius of over 10,500 kilometers, and an extremely high surface temperature of over 6,500 Kelvin. Maximum fuel. 5 out of 11 bodies have been scanned.
Yep, but we're not gonna do it. We're just gonna honk and scoop.
Frameshift drive charging.
Got 100 jumps left. Then we can turn around and race back to Hutton Centauri. I think that's probably the closest station.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Jump in progress. Your Python is heading to the RIGO KO-GC24-8 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Fuel scooping.
This body has large deposits of chromium and manganese.
Complete.
Your Python is now fully refueled.
La 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 la. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at everybody else's. Everybody else is basically talking about there. The last community thing coming to an end, and the next one. The wireless is dying. I need to get like thing charged.
Jump in progress. Your Python is in transit to the Rigo KO-GC24-19 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, well, I'm fuel scooping. My new project succeeded. Oh, congratulations together. Yeah, well, I'm sitting there fuel scooping. And I need to get my charge plug. How you doing, Spaghetti? What kind of stuff? Yeah, same here. Same here. There. Charge the cable plug back in. Alright, the last game is here, not sure. 3 bodies.
2 bodies remain to be scanned here.
Like I did, all I'm doing is honking and skipping. La 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 la.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Jump in progress. Your Python is in transit to the Rigo VC-NB48-8 system. This is your first visit to the system. Fuel levels are now at 96% capacity, Commander.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete. Fuel scooping
Yeah, that's
complete.
done. That's
Maximum fuel.
big. 98. Yay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Two, one, kaboom!
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is traveling to the Rigo VC-NB48-9 system. This is your first visit to the system. You have 97 jumps remaining.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Fuel at maximum.
2 systems. La 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 la.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is headed to the Rigo FH-DD12-31 system. This is your first visit to the system. Star A is notable, relative to similar Class F stars, with an incredibly old age of nearly 8 billion years.
Fuel scooping.
As you can see, it emits a white light. Main sequence Star B is notable, with higher than average surface temperature. As you can see, it emits an orange-red light. Fuel at maximum.
The one sister star is 8 billion years old.
Frameshift drive charging.
That's an old star.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is en route to the Rigo LO-GC24-24 system. This is your first visit to the system. Fuel tanks at 96% capacity.
La la la.
Fuel scooping.
This body has high levels of germanium.
Fuel scooping complete.
4 out of 25 bodies have been scanned.
So only 4 systems got
Your Python
scanned.
is now at 100% fuel
Out
capacity.
of, I think it was 26. Wow. And again, like I said, all we're doing is honking and skipping.
Frameshift drive charging.
This body contains large deposits of germanium.
Wow, it's still scanning. Even though I'm jumping out, it's still scanning.
Jump in progress. Your Python is en route to the Rigo BJ-LB49-1 system. This is your first visit to the system. Round
wow,
warp
the
speed is
meteor
interesting,
is-
with an unusually
Got a
low
hook
solar
cam.
radius at 0.22 times sols and an unusually high average density. Maximum fuel.
I'm gonna have to check into that. Yeah, the those docs, Adam from the those docs site. Apparently he's looking at an Adonedia Thunder Tack that has a capture card, a microphone, and a webcam, all designed by Adonedia. Wonder how much it is. Wow, that's kind of a hefty price. I guess they're kind of copying what Elgato does. Yeah. The only thing is, Elgato, I don't think has a webcam. It's got a microphone, it's got a capture card, but I don't think it has a webcam. Whereas Adonedia here seem to have a whole set.
Frameshift
But they're asking for $200 on the $300 for the bundle pack. It's interesting looking.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is in transit to the Rigo BJ-LB49-3 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping
9
complete.
bodies.
Maximum fuel. 3 out of 9 bodies have been scanned in this system.
See, 3 out of 9. We're at 93 jumps.
Frameshift drive charging.
And how long is it that then? Let me check the time. Alright, on the next jump, we're going to dot turn around because we're coming up on the 1 hour mark. And like I said, Elite Dangerous gets stupid.
Destination confirmed.
You can stream for about 2 hours,
Python is heading to
and
the
then
Rebel
it just,
CJ-B49-0
I don't know why, to me,
system.
he'll just lock up and
This is your
crash.
first visit to the system.
You know, 3 hours or more, it just starts freezing up and crashing.
Fuel reserves at 94% capacity.
Alright, so let's all stop.
Fuel scooping.
Scan this area. Go to bodies.
25 bodies remain to be scanned.
Alright, so...
Your Python is now at 100% fuel capacity.
Come on, click in. Click in. Oh, it hasn't worked and change. Alright, how many jumps is that? Untied. What do you know in stashed? Let's see what that looks like. $37 jumps. Yeah, we can do that. 37 jumps. Charge. Alright, let's see if we can do 37 jumps. Within the hour before the now, like I said, I don't know why. To me, I could play for about 2 hours. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. Elite Danger just starts crashing and freezing up on me. But I can stream 2 hours straight and play the game for 2 hours straight before it starts messing up.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is in transit to the Rigo FH-DD12-105 system. This is your first visit to the system.
La 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 la.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
Yeah, you'll get a lot of them like that. And I didn't don't crash in that star. Haha. Welcome back, Aaron. Yeah, and I started to turn around. I got up to 105. No, I got up to 97 jumps left. That I seen, like I said, it's got 1 hour exactly. So now I've got 36 jumps back to Hudson Orbital area.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, jumping back so we can get that reward. And a lot of times it's some sort of either decal or paint job at the reward. A lot of times.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is traveling to the Rigo HA-LB49-3 system. This is your first visit to the system. You are nearly 541 light years from Alpha Centauri.
Wow, 1031. I am far away. 10.
1 out of 10 bodies has been scanned.
Now, you'll notice I need more fuel. But since I've got a A-rated fuel scoop,
Disengaged.
no
Fuel
where
tanks
is it?
now at 89% capacity.
See, 89. Slow down. There it is, slow down.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, see what you're gonna do is you're gonna be careful. Come on, activate. There it is.
Fuel scooping.
Okay, notice this line right
Maximum
here.
fuel.
You don't want to get too close to that line. You want to basically scrape along it to know while you're fuel scooping. You don't want to get too close to that line. Good thing you'll start overheating and everything and basically crash into it. See, it's like right above there. You get cute little pictures like that where the solar flare is kind of reaching out to you. Now I can take a speed, now that I'm all fueled.
Frameshift drive charging.
And now, like I said, Aaron, I got down to 97 jump to the left. And I was like, nah, it's at the end of the hour. Time to turn around and start racing back.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is heading to the Rigo OU-EC25-28 system. This is your first visit to the system. Fuel levels are at 83%. Star A is notable, with an unusually high solar radius at 0.65 times sols. As you can see, it emits an orange-red light.
Fuel scooping complete.
Here it is.
Maximum fuel.
La 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 la.
Frameshift drive charging.
Jump in progress. Your Python is en route to the Rigo FH-DD12-61 system. This is your first visit to the system. Squadron Mate Marcus Ezekiel sends, HRRM. What panel do we collect the Squadron Award in, please?
System scan.
33 jumps until arrival.
Fuel scooping.
Squadron Mate Waller 81 sends, it's in outfitting when you're docked.
There you go. So it's an outfit.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
It's an
Fuel reserves at
outfit.
97% capacity.
So that's the rewards, an outfit.
Squadron Mate Zebedian sends, the bobblehead is in the livery.
Frameshift drive charging.
Squadron Mate Zebedian sends, and then CK Pit customizations.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ta-da!
Telemetry Telemetry obtained. Your Python is in transit to the Rigo XI-LB49-5 system. This is your first visit to the system. 32 jumps until arrival. Squadron mate retired Navy IT-1 sends, and it looks so pretty on the dash. 1 out of 9 bodies has been scanned here.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah, we're not gonna keep jumping.
Frameshift drive.
I don't want to do it that too many times, because again, gonna switch to the other screen. You want to keep an eye on your thing right here. That little line that you see right here.
Destination confirmed.
That's basically your fuel
Python
tank,
is
just
heading
everything
to the
else and
Rigo
all.
EH-DD
But then, the
12-24
second
system.
line that's on the bottom,
This is your first visit to the
that's
system.
like your auxiliary tank. And that's when you want to start worrying.
Fuel scooping.
Now you'll notice it's fuel scooping with everything else. Now the second line is kind of feeling it with everything else and all. Like I said, you're gonna look. You look real carefully where the word fuel is. There's another little line right there. That's the line you're
Refuel.
watching. But your big line, the one that's got the little yellow white
Squadron
light
mate
with
07
everything
CMDR
else.
sends. Looks very smart.
Yeah, that's the line you want to make sure that you never get halfway. When you get to that, like right here, you know, and then lower, yeah, you want to find a station ASAP, or you're going to be calling the fuel rats to have them come out and fuel you.
Squadron mate 07 CMDR sends. Anyone know how to find these pod things to obtain samples for the CG?
Finally got a new event going on. But then again, it's Thursday, so every Thursday the server's reset, and you got a new community event. So skinning that line.
Maximum fuel.
Do.
Frameshift drive charging.
"31 jumps.
Four, three, two, one.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is en route to the Rigo AP-JB50-0 system. This is your first visit to the system. Squadron mates of Adion sends. For those pod things you need to fire a research limpet at the life forms in a notable stellar phenomena.
Fuel scooping.
You have 30 jumps to go. Fuel tanks are now at 87% capacity. This star is interesting, with an unusually low solar radius at 0.33 times sols and an unusually high average density. As you can see, it emits an orange-red light.
Frameshift drive charging.
Planet 1 is notable, with an incredibly high surface temperature of nearly 451 Kelvin. 2 out of 14 bodies have been scanned here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Destination
Wow.
confirmed. Your Python is traveling to the Rigo MU-EC25-3 system. This is your first visit to the system. Current location is nearly 441 light years from home. Squadron mate Marcus Ezekiel sends. Gotti. Thank you. 2 out of 29 bodies have been scanned.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Fuel levels at 91%.
La 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 la.
Frameshift drive charging.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is traveling to the Rigo AK-JB50-0 system. This is your first visit to the system. Squadron Mate VO Spectacle salutes. Squadron Mate 07 CMDR sends. Thanks. Where do you find NSP?
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Three, two, one, engage.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is in transit to the Rigo NP-EC25-5 system. This is your first visit to the system. You are nearly 416 light years from home. You have 27 jumps remaining. Star A is notable, relative to similar Class K stars, with higher than average density. As you can see, it emits a yellow-orange light. 16 bodies remain to be scanned.
Yep, jumped on.
Fuel levels now at 81%.
Charging.
Yeah, like I said, when I get down to about 55, yeah, that's when I'm gonna park it and start fuel escaping.
4, 3, 2, 1,
Destination confirmed. Your Python is traveling to the Rigo FC-DD12-134 system. This is your first visit to the system. 26 jumps to go.
fuel scooping.
Star B is remarkable with an unusually high solar radius at 0.65 times sols and higher than average surface temperature. As you can see, it emits an orange-red light. 2 out of 40 bodies have been scanned in this system.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
This body has large deposits of chromium and manganese. Body A1 contains high levels of iron, nickel, chromium, zinc, cadmium, and niobium. Fuel tanks now at 92% capacity.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is heading to the Rigo FC-DD12-147 system. This is your first visit to the system. You are nearly 381 light years from Alpha Centauri. You have 25 jumps
381.
left.
System scan complete.
Oh, wow, I don't have to scan anything. I'll do it just to the hell of it. Make sure it's only 1 star. Yeah, it's just 1.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah, because sometimes when you go up there, yeah, your standard scan, I guess you'd call it, will scan. But again, it only scans you, that star, and I'm going to say like 500 some, from where you and that star is. So if you're going to scan everything else, you have to do the honk thing and scan everything else.
Frameshift drive charging.
You have to do the honk. Otherwise, you just jump in, scoop. It's only going to scan that you, that star, and what's close to you. You won't scan anything else.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is traveling to the Rigo FC-DD12-75 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Fuel scooping.
One body remains to be scanned.
La 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 la.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
And then what do we gotta
Squadron
go?
mate retired Navy
24.
IT-1 sends. Faster, faster, faster.
Frameshift drive.
Must go faster. Need to land at Hutton before the Muggies. Don't wanna miss the show. Squadron mate Zeronic and Trail sends. FTM.
4, 3,
Actually, Thor the node.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is in transit to the Rigo MP-EC25-26 system. This is your first visit to the system. Fuel tanks are at 83% capacity.
fuel scooping. System
Main
scan
sequence star B is notable, relative to similar class M stars, with an unusually high solar radius at 0.64 times sols. As you can see, it emits an orange-red light. Star D is notable, relative to similar class M stars, with higher than average density. As you can see, it emits an orange-red light.
La 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 la.
Fuel tanks are at 95%.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Jump in progress. Your Python is en route to the Rigo FC-DD12-161 system. This is your first visit to the system. Squadron mates of Adian sends. NSPs can be found in the Codex Discoveries Bio and Geo. The ones which are in space and not on planets.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping complete.
Your Python is now at 100% fuel capacity.
La 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 la. Wait till I cool down so I can jump
Squadron
again.
Mate 07 CMDR sends. Ah, that's a good thought. I never really use the Codex. Thanks for the tip.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah.
Squadron Mate Calicrius sends. FTM.
2, 1.
Yeah, TM then Thor the node. You hear
Jump in
that?
progress. Your Python is heading to the Rigo LP-EC25-17 system. This is your first visit to the system. Fuel tanks at 88%.
Fuel scooping.
Body 2 is a good candidate for mapping.
Fuel scooping
Yeah.
complete.
Your Python is now at maximum fuel capacity.
And now I can jump. As soon as I cool down, now I can jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now just find an Outback. The Outback has a quark that literally cools down super fast. The second you pull away from the star, it is
Destination
cooling down
confirmed.
super fast.
Your Python is traveling
the
to the Rigo
Outbacks.
AC-DD12-129 system. This is your first visit to the system. You have 20 jumps to go. Fuel levels are at 84%. Commander.
Fuel scooping.
Planet 1 is a notable metal-rich body with an unusually high surface temperature of well over 3000 Kelvin. Brown dwarf 3 is uncommon and notable, relative to similar Class Y brown dwarfs, with a rocky ring. Maximum fuel.
So we're 22 jumps exactly.
Frameshift drive charging.
20 jumps exactly. Yeah.
3, 2,
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is in transit to the Rigo WE-JB50-7 system. This is your first visit to the system. 19 jumps left. Fuel tanks now at 84% capacity.
fuel skipping.
Star B is remarkable relative to similar Class M stars, with an unusually low solar radius at 0.31 times sols and an incredibly high average density of just over 11,000 kilograms per cubic meter. As you can see, it emits an orange-red light. Star C is remarkable relative to similar Class M stars, with an unusually low solar radius at 0.32 times sols and an unusually high average density. As you can see, it emits an orange-red light. 9 bodies remain to be scanned here.
Yeah.
Jump in progress. Your Python is in transit to the Rigo KP-EC25
You're not at the game lag.
system.
I've already
This is your
jumped and it's
first
just
visit to
now
the system.
telling me I'm still jumping.
You are now over 280 light years from Alpha Centauri. You have 18
I don't
jumps
know
to
why
go.
the game's like that.
Body 4 is a recommended mapping candidate.
Fuel skip disengaged.
No, 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 no.
Frameshift drive charging.
That's really dangerous for you. You start getting game lag while playing. And then after the 2 hours, the 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, the game just starts, crashing and locking up. So you have to
Destination
jump off
confirmed.
after you get your 2 hour
Your
mark.
Python is heading to the Rigo WZ-IB50-5 system. This is your first visit to the system. 17 jumps left. Fuel
17
reserves now at
jumps.
Fuel
82%.
skipping. Fuel skip disengaged.
La 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 la.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's see what time is it. Yeah, we've already got 1 hour and 21 minutes. So if you want to make it back to the Hutton station
Jump in
before
progress.
the
Your Python is en
basically
route to the
30
Call
minutes is
285
up.
Sector NX-JC9-22 system. This is your first visit to the system. Fuel reserves at 76% capacity.
76. Oh no!
Body A2 contains high levels of iron, nickel, chromium, zinc, molybdenum, yttrium, and tungsten. Body A1 has high levels of iron, chromium, zinc, zirconium, tin, and tungsten.
Fuel skip disengaged.
La 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 la. Yep, 15 jumps left.
Frameshift
We're racing back to Hutton Auto.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is en route to the call 285 sectors EJ-BB17-0 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Fuel scooping.
$10.
Fuel scooping complete.
Fuel at maximum.
Oh, I hate that. Squeeze, damn it.
Frame shift.
Yeah, I hate that. But then you get injected in the nose, and you got all that damn mucus building up. Oh, damn, I hate when I do that.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is traveling to the Entity Sector QX-UV2-0 system. This is your first visit to the system. 14 jumps until arrival. Fuel tanks are
14
at
jumps.
84%. Commander.
Fuel scooping.
Do 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 do. $10.
Fuel scooping complete.
Refueled.
Now you'll notice I'm slowing down just a little bit, but I'm still scooping.
Frame shift drive charging.
Like I said, we're down to 13 jumps. And we're finally kind of back in the doddle.
4, 3, 2,
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is en route to the Entity Sector PX-UV2-0 system. This is your first visit to the system.
And let's get on the next one.
fuel scooping.
Alright, we're gonna park right there. And let's see, are we back in the doddle yet? No, not yet. The next jump will basically be that Gadil, Del Silly, if I'm saying that correctly.
Refueled.
So the next one, I'll actually be back in the doddle. Just everything else, as you can see, I'll be back in the doddle on the next one. So, I'm basically coming back home. Coming home, home, sweet home. I can't sing. It's why my shower tells me to start singing. Yeah. Skin system. 5. Now on the next jump, we'll be back inside the doddle again.
Frame shift drive charging.
And then on the more jumps. 13 jumped on the Hutton Orbital area station.
3, 2, 1.
Jump in progress. Your Python is in transit to the Entity Sector OX-UV2-1 system. This is your first visit to the system. You are now 180 light years from Alpha Centauri. You have 12 jumps remaining. Fuel reserves at 84%. This main sequence star is notable, relative to similar Class M stars, with an unusually high average density.
Fuel scooping.
As you can see, it emits an orange-red light.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Fuel levels are at 93%
As I said, the
capacity.
next jump,
Commander.
that one that you see on the screen, We're now entering the tunnel. That is on the edge of the tunnel. We'll be entering the tunnel again.
Frameshift drive charging.
So we have to return back to the tunnel.
Jump in progress. Your Python is traveling to the Grovacell system. You are entering
Grovacell.
independent space.
See,
This is your
independent
first
space.
visit to the system. Grovacell is an independent dictatorship home to nearly 131,000 people, and is within the influence of Ursa Lavini Duval. Grovacell movement is the controlling power. There are 2 orbital stations and 2 planetary stations in the system. Information. The Grovacell movement is gearing up to expand to another system.
Yeah, good point.
Fuel tanks are at 92%.
Modules. Then again, the way I got my shit set up, I don't have to really turn off my defenses. As you can see, I run very cool on the way I got my shit set up. So, I'm still running on my system setting. But yes, I am now just in an independent double space side. So I am now returned to the double.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is en route to the Armad system. You are entering Empire space.
Yay!
Welcome back,
I'm
Your
turning onto
Majesty.
the Empire.
This is your first visit to the system. Armad is an empire patronage of around 1.5 million souls, and is aligned to Ursa Lavini Duval. IMZ Patron's Principles is the local power. There is a single orbital station and 1 planetary station in the system. Information. The IMZ Patron's Principles is undergoing a boom.
Fuel scooping complete.
Fuel at maximum.
La 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 la. It's gonna cool down. There, jump.
Frameshift drive.
And now I'm in entire space. And more jumps, 10. I'm going on 10 jumps from Hutton Orbital.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is en route to the HIP 49248 system. This is your first visit to the system. HIP 49248 is an Empire patronage home to 29,000 people,
Now on
and
the
is within
Empire
the
again.
influence of Ursa Lavini Duval. IMZ Patron's Principles is the local faction. There are 2 orbital stations and 1 planetary station in the system. You are now nearly 121 light years from home. Fuel levels now at 83%, Your Majesty.
Fuel scooping complete.
Information.
Yes.
The HIP 49,248 noblement is in a state of infrastructure failure, and the IMZ Patron's Principles is undergoing a boom.
Frameshift drive charging.
Fuel
And
at
again, that's that
maximum.
EDDI third party app to getting all that info.
Four, three, two, one.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is heading to the Kudna system. You have entered Federation space.
No!
Welcome back,
didn't-
Lieutenant Commander. This is your first visit to the system. Kudnis is a Federation corporate of around 1.5 billion people. Nomina Public Incorporated is the controlling faction. There are 6 orbital stations and 4 planetary stations in this system. You are nearly 115 light years from
Fuel
home.
scooping complete.
8 jumps remaining. Information. The Kudnis United Exchange faction is tied in a civil war with the nationalists of Kudnis faction for control of Passion settlement. The
Conflict
Nomina Public
zones!
Incorporated is
Oh
enjoying
no,
a break.
no! Yeah, usually when you hear Civil War
Your
and
Python
you see a
is now
bunch of
at
conflict
maximum fuel
zones,
capacity.
yeah, that's when you want to be super careful. You know, that's when you want to be super careful with everything else.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is heading to the Saudi system. You have left Federation space. This is your first visit to the system. Saudi is an independent corporate supporting just over 54
this is
million people
independent.
and is within the influence of Ashling Duval. Terra Hawk Defense Directorate is the controlling power. There are 5 orbital stations and 2 planetary stations in the system. 7 jumps left.
7
Information.
jumps left.
The Saudi Bureau is in a state of infrastructure failure. The Mulsanne Natural PLC is in retreat, and the Terra Hawk Defense Directorate is undergoing a boom. Your Python is now at maximum fuel capacity.
La 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 la.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is in transit to the Leshima system. You have entered Federation space. Welcome back, Lieutenant Commander. This is your first visit to the system.
I need to get my
Leshima is a
Federation
Federation
completed.
corporate of over 19 million souls, and is within the influence of Felicia Wintus. Leshima Power Incorporated is the controlling faction. There are 3 orbital stations in this system. Information. The Leshima for Equality, Quasi-Y Future, and Natural Leshima Defense Party are enjoying a period of heightened civil liberty, and the Leshima Power Incorporated is undergoing a boom.
Frameshift drive charging.
You know, when you hear that settle down, that's when you want to start doing a bunch of trade runs to this system.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is heading to the LTT 3607 system. You have left Federation space. This is your first visit to the system. LTT 3607 is an independent corporate home to over 7.5 billion souls, and is within the influence of Felicia Wintus. LTT 3607 Power Interstellar is the immediate power. There are 6 orbital stations and 4 planetary stations in the system.
Disengaged.
You have 5 jumps left. Fuel levels now at 79%.
Frameshift drive charging.
So we're almost there. Got no jumps left. You can see what this reward is.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Jump in progress. Your Python is in transit to the LHS 2122 system. This is your first visit to the system. Humans have yet to colonize the system.
Ooh, that's
You
not
have 4
good.
jumps until arrival.
Fuel scooping.
13 planets.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Knocking them down.
Four, three, two, one.
Jump in progress. Your Python is en route to the Char Under system. You have entered Federation space. Welcome back, Lieutenant Commander. This is your first visit to the system. Char-Under is a Federation corporate home to 4 billion souls. Minutemen is the local power. There are 9 orbital stations and 6 planetary stations in the system. 3 jumps left. Fuel reserves are at 74%, Lieutenant Commander. Information. The Char-Under industry is suffering from pirate attacks and the Minutemen is enjoying a period of heightened civil liberty.
You heard pirates are in the area.
Fuel reserves now at 82%. Destination confirmed. Your Python is traveling to the LHS-263 system. This is your second visit to the system. LHS-263 is a Federation corporate with a population of over 46.5 million people, and is contested by multiple powers. LHS-263 Universal Corporation is the local power. There are 3 orbital stations in the system. You have 2 jumps until arrival. Information. The LHS-263 Universal Corporation is undergoing a boom and the LHS-263 Bureau and mob of LHS-263 are experiencing civil unrest. Fuel levels are now at 83% capacity.
Letting all that play out. Yeah, because you'll hear that thing get more bloody as you get back into the bottle. Because it sees that third-party intel and it's relaying that third-party intel.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is traveling to the Leeuwin 145-141 system. Caution, White Dwarf detected. You are no longer in Federation space.
Oh no, White Dwarf!
This is your first visit to the system.
Mayday!
145-141 is an independent cooperative supporting just over 270,000 people, and is aligned to Zamina Taval. Hutton Orbital Truckers Cooperative is the local power. There is just 1 orbital station and 1 planetary station in this system. 1 jump left. Information.
1 jump left.
The Leeuwin 145 to 141 for equality and Leeuwin 145 to 141 and Co are experiencing civil unrest, and the Hutton Orbital Truckers Cooperative and Minutemen are undergoing a boom. White Dwarf A is incredibly rare and remarkable, relative to similar Class D white dwarfs, with an incredibly high solar mass of 0.3 times sols, an extremely high average density of well over 86 billion kilograms per cubic meter, and an unusually short rotational period of 0.19 days.
So ladies and gentlemen, that is a white dwarf. If you want to get around, the system super fast, these are what you look for. And the StarNet guide, it's called the White Dwarf Highway. There's a guy that actually used these, and he basically, by using these white dwarfs, he jumped from basically Solar System, because he had the permit, jumped from Solar System to Colonia in exactly 1 hour and 15 minutes. And that same 1 hour and 15 minutes, it takes that 1 hour and 15 minutes to jump to Hutton Orbital Station. So my idea, my only problem is it's not aimed right. And you can see someone's got a fleet cruiser out here. There it is. So what you want to do is you want to go to the tail end of it. You don't want to go down. Oh, stop. There in the center, you don't want to hit the center. You want to hit the tail end. So you're going to be aiming out as you go in.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive.
Frameshift drive boosted by 150%.
Now, I'm boosted like stupid crazy. See if I can jump. Where are you, Hudson? There's that one. Where is... Now that I'm doing the stupid crazy, let's see if we can actually jump right to it. Jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's see if I can knock that 1 hour and 15 minutes off.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jump in progress. Your Python is en route to the Alpha Centauri system. Welcome home, Commander.
Yay, welcome home. No, I don't think it's gonna work.
The Sirius Corporation is undergoing a boom. The Alpha Centauri Advanced Corp, Alpha Centauri Gold Brotherhood, and Alpha Centauri Liberals are experiencing civil unrest, and the Hutton Orbital Truckers Cooperative is investing in its infrastructure.
No, it's still saying 2 days, 5 days. So, there, it all stopped. Yeah, I'm not gonna take the 1 hour. Where is... Wow, look at all of these, fleet carriers. Those little diamonds, those are fleet carriers. And fleet carriers are super expensive. Scatter truck. Yeah, these are all fleet carriers out here. That's what I'm looking for. So like I said, I have to dock at one of the Hudson Orbital stations. Then we can finally see what this reward is. Now, it's kind of hoping that using that white George star, it would knock that 1 hour and 15 minutes off and basically jump me right to Hudson Orbital. That, I guess not. But now there it is. It's called White George Highway. And like I said, if you want to get around the galaxy super fast, yeah, that's what you want to use. You want to use those. And like I said, there was a guy that actually used the White George Highway, and he got to Colonia in exactly 1 hour and 15 minutes. Whereas a regular, it takes about a week. 4 or 5 days of flying at max speed. So this one guy used the White George Highway, and yeah, he jumped the Colonia in exactly 1 hour and 15 minutes. But then again, he was flying an Anaconda. He literally had the Anaconda designed the long jumps. So he took advantage of it because it was fully engineered and just everything else. So it was designed for deep space long range jumping. Do 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 do. See, all these fleet carriers just sitting there. See, those are fleet carriers. There's a fleet carrier just sitting there. There's another one down there. No, that's like South's wreck. La 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 la. Come on, light up. I'm not too tilty in the planet to pull it on there. There now, I'm starting to break the planet gravity. So now I'm taking up speed now. I can scan it. I wanted to. There it is.
Your Python has returned to normal space close to Outpost, Aldin Prospect.
Yay.
Docking request granted.
Whee!
Landing pad 3 allocated.
Now, Aldin, I don't think it has a outage shop. Because we'll have to go to another station to take a look at it.
Docking complete.
Successful. Engines disengaged.
Man. Refuel. Repair.
Your Python is now fully refueled. Your Python repaired.
Let's see what we can get. $2 million.
Exploration data for 49 systems sold for over 2 million credits.
$3 million.
Exploration data for 47 systems sold for just over 3 million credits.
I was really thinking about it. Then 660,000 something. Do. You know what it is? Everybody's racing back and jumping their data scans, so the game's gonna lag.
Exploration data for 34 systems sold for over 630,000 credits.
And the ones that are in red, you can't turn in because we have to go at least 20 light years out. Then we can sell those. I'm curious what the new community then is. Deliver something sample to Holloway. Oh wow, this is to use get these jumpers, Aaron. So the community of that is to pick up these alien stuff and deliver it to Colonia. So that's why that guy did that big stream the other day. He must have saw this coming down and everything else. That's why he did it. Alright, so as you can see, there's no repair shop, no shipyard. Alright. Ooh. Contacts? And there it is. Redeem my codex.
Data voucher for 50,000 credits claimed.
So again, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, that's one anomaly scans. I forgot to do that on the last one. That's where you go. You gotta go into your contact list, look for authority contacts, that's everything else. They're the ones that do the data scan for those anomalies. Now you go to the thing on the side, and that's gone now. Alright, so let's go to that one data station. There it is. Look at all the fleet shit sitting around it. There you got it plotted. Now we'll go to that Magnus Gateway, which is a high-tech
Control reestablished.
system.
Engines engaged.
Now you can see what the reward is. I want to dump into the station and delete then. Alright, once you record that. There it is, now you can jump.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is heading to the EZ Aquarii system. You have entered Federation space. Welcome back, Lieutenant Commander. EZ Aquarii is a Federation democracy supporting nearly 10 million people, and is contested by multiple powers.
Fuels complete.
Future of EZ Aquarii is the controlling power. There is a single orbital station and just one planetary station in the system. Fuel levels now at 95%. Information. The Lacaille 9352 jet state holdings and future of EZ Aquarii are undergoing a boom, and the leak of EZ Aquarii flag is in a state of infrastructure failure. Refueled.
La la la. La la la, 10, 9. Go into the star. Whee! Splat. Seven, 6. Now you'll notice the little gate thing here. Online dock to basically go right in. It's online up perfectly. That's how you can tell where the opening is. It's all lined up perfectly to go in. Two, one, jump.
Left Super Cruise near Coriolis Starport, Magnus Gateway.
And like I said, what you're looking for, if you're looking here on the side, you'll see these little antennas or banners. That is what you're looking for. That's how you know where the opening is, or the entranceway is. Those little banner ads, basically.
Observing steady traffic in this sector. Caution is advised. Landing permission granted. You are clear for approach to pad 33. Clear for automated approach.
Landing pad 33 is at 2 o'clock far, as you enter with the green lights on your right.
And then we see what this reward is. Go to the outfit. This is what a high-tech station looks like.
Landing gear deployed.
Docking complete.
Yay! Let's go ahead and go inside.
Landing successful. Deploying
And then we'll return here. Alright, so let's go to transport services, refuel.
Fuel at maximum.
Okay, so it's an outfit. And I talked to the total head. What, I actually got the other one? Yeah, so it's called Entarius Gold. That's what it looks like. You can go, in fact, now let's yeah, let's put it right next to it. You can go, yeah, I like the other one. Yeah, I like the other one. Go back in. Go back to outfitting. Go to library. Go to here. And the paint job you see me wearing? Oh yeah, that's right. Let's go back. So since I've got the Twitch thingy, no, I should have. Yeah, it always gets scratched up like that. Why is it not getting my engines? Did I not get it? The decals. Ship kits. Certification. Yeah, because it talks to the tank job, and weapons color, and engine color. Yeah, it's gonna make me buy it. See how you can tell? It's highlighted now. Do you notice? This is all blue. That means you don't have it unlocked. But if this one here, because it's red or orange looking, yeah, you have it unlocked. So for some reason, I don't have the purple engines unlocked. But yet, I have the paint job, and I've got the weapons color. Yeah. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the exploration goal. So these two little things you see. This was the, literally, since Thanksgiving Day until today, that is the reward. There's everything else. So there's no reward for doing this. There's everything else and all. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. This should be about 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours and 10 minutes exactly. So the game's gonna start getting stupid. That's everything else. So let me break the stream. I've not had lunch yet, so I'm gonna go get lunch. I'm probably not gonna be streaming anymore. Like I said, I'm kind of helping my girlfriend. She's kind of dealing with a death in her family. But tomorrow, when Destiny, where is Exern or whatever the thing is, I will be showing that. That's everything else. And I'm going to call it because it's past the 2 hour mark, and this game starts getting stupid after 2 hours. So here's our ending. I need to get something to eat. Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, Seth on another question Junior. Thank you for watching my stream. Please click on the follow button. Please also hit the little bell notification and to come follow me. But I do want to point out those little links there. Please go to those links if you want to get more info. And please come to my Patreon page and support me if you enjoy my work and all. Thank you. Bye. Alright, now I'll see you everyone later now. Bye now. Thanks your shit, bye.